here, back with another coin video for you guys today. I'm going to be going through 3 boxes of dimes looking for silver and 3 boxes of nickels looking for buffaloes, silvers, and anything older. Let's see if we can find anything first in the dimes. We'll go through those. We've been getting a little bit of silver here and there in those, so hopefully we can get something. Then we'll go through these nickels. Let's get started. Roll 45 of box number 1. And I didn't know if we were going to get anything, but I do see a silver in here. We had one earlier that kind of looked like one, but it was not. We're going to pull this out. You can see that white edge. We're going to see what this is. Look at that. A 1961 out of Denver. Awesome. We've got ourselves some silver in the first box. Let's get some more. Well, guys, we finished all the dimes. We're going to start the nickels. Well, guys, we're on the very first roll of nickels, and I didn't expect this, but I saw this coin right here. It looked a little strange, so I pulled out the edge, and I saw that we have a 1943 here, which makes that a silver nickel. Let's see the reverse, and we've got a Philadelphia mint mark. It's got a bunch of gunk on it, but that's going to be our first silver in the very first roll of nickels out of 3 boxes we're going through. Let's hope this is a trend and we get a lot more. This is awesome to see. Let's keep looking. Roll number 10, and we've got our first nickel that's not a silver. It looks pretty old here. It's a Denver mint mark on the back, and it's a 1941 Denver. Very next roll, and we may have 2 coins here. There's this 1941 that I saw. Very common date if you're not familiar. The 1941, the Philly and the Denver are both common dates right there. And let's see if this is one right here. This could be one. There's a Denver 1948 right next to it. Roll number 16, and I saw this coin here. It almost looks like a silver. Obviously, it's not. It's a 1947 out of San Francisco. That may actually be a lesser known or a less common date, but in this condition, it's probably not worth too much, but we'll put it to the side. Roll 27. We've got ourselves a 1949 here out of Denver. Roll 43, and this coin just slipped out. Our oldest of the box. 1939. If it has a mint mark, this will be a key date. Nope, no mint mark here, so it's a common date, but that's the oldest of the box so far. Maybe we've got something left. Let's see what we got. Roll number 6 of this second box. And we've got a 1938 right here in pretty nice shape. Look at that. That's a nice looking nickel right there. And if this has a mint mark, it's going to be a key date. I'm really hoping it does, considering the condition of this coin right here. It looks really nice. Let's see if it is. And it is, guys. You've got a 1938 San Francisco in beautiful shape right here. I got to take a look at the mintage again on this, but I do have all the nickel dates in my book. I actually went through and found every single date coin roll hunting and was able to fill my book. But this is a beautiful looking date, and it may even replace what's in there depending on how nice the shape of it is. But this is an awesome find right here. This is actually worth more than that silver nickel we found just because of the rarity of the date. So if you guys are coin roll hunting and looking through nickels, the 1938 and 39, if you get a D or an S, it's going to be worth at least a couple of bucks depending on the condition. This is an awesome find right here. What a great way to start this box. This already has made the box for me just with this find right here. This is great to see. Let's keep looking and see what else we can find. Roll 10, and this coin popped out face up right here. We've got a 1941 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 12, and I saw this 1947 right here out of San Francisco. Interesting. It's got a lot of weird coloring on the back. It looks like some burning, possibly. Interesting coin. Roll number 15 is going to give us another old coin from the looks of it here. There's no mint mark, but I'm sure this is going to be at least from the 40s here. And we've got a 1941. Roll 25, I think we're going to have an old one here. There's no mint mark on this one. And it's a 1948. 2 rolls later, and we've got a 1939 sticking out here. If this has a mint mark, it could also be a key date like that first one we found in this box. We got that key date earlier in the box. Can we get another one? Nope, it's not another one here, but it's a Philadelphia. It's a common date, but either way, it's a good sign. We need to keep seeing these 30s nickels. Let's keep looking. Well, guys, we've just pulled out rolls 35 to 40, and I think we've got a thumbnail for this video. Take a look at this, guys. We've got a buffalo nickel on the end of this roll, and I don't see any damage on it, which is good because I know a lot of these coins that end up on the end of the roll can get damage from the machine that puts them in there. This one doesn't seem to have any. So what I'm going to do is save this roll for last. We'll open it live, and then we'll keep looking. Roll 39, and I see an S mint mark right here on the end of this coin. So it's got to be something at least somewhat old here. Let's see what it is. A 1940S. Roll 44, I believe we have a couple coins in this roll. I saw this 1947 first. This one is out of Philadelphia. And then further down the roll, I saw a coin that looks pretty worn. There it is. Here's that worn coin here. There's no mint mark on the back. And it's a 1946. Very next roll, and we've got an S mint mark here. Take a look at that. I saw the S mint mark sticking out again, just like that one coin we found. And it's a 39S, guys. That is another key date. That is amazing. We did find another key date in this box. I expected this to be a 40 or a 41 or somewhere in that range, but a 39S, that's another key date. That's incredible. Wow. This has been a great box so far. No silver yet, but we do have that Buffalo Ender we're looking forward to, and we've got two key dates, a 38S and a 39S in the same box. Incredible, guys. Let's keep looking. All right, guys, so we've made it to roll number 50 here. We've got that Ender, that Buffalo Ender. Not sure what the date is yet, but we're going to pull it out and find out exactly what it is, and it'll be our first Buffalo of the hunt, hopefully not the last. So we're going to pull this out and set it to the side for now. We'll look through the rest of the roll, and then we'll take a look at that Buffalo. So let's see what else we've got in the roll. I've actually been finding a lot of common date 40s nickels in these boxes, but I don't want to stop the camera for 20 different regular 40s dates, but if I see an S mint mark or something strange, I'll pull it out. Nothing else in the roll, so we're going to take a look at this Buffalo now. There's no mint mark. Let's hope we have a date. Let's see what it is. And I don't think we're going to have a date on this Buffalo. It's just too worn. I think it's just a little too worn, unless I nickel-dated it, but you might be able to see something right there is where the date would be. Not 100% sure on what that is, but if you guys think you can tell, feel free to make your guesses down in the comments, but not exactly sure what that number says, but we've got a Buffalo. Either way, it's great to see these, and it's a nice little piece of history to find. Let's start our third box and see what we can get. We're in roll number 6 of this third box, and I think we're going to have our second silver nickel of the hunt. I was looking at this coin right here. I believe we're going to have a silver. I haven't pulled it out yet, so it could be tricking me, but let's take a look. I believe we're going to have one. Yep, take a look at that. We've got a P mint mark above Monticello right here. Let's see what we've got. And it's a 1943 out of Philly. I'll take it. That's a silver right there. This is the most common date, but that is awesome to see. Another piece of silver. We've got 3 silver coins in this hunt, including the dime and the other silver nickel. That's great to see. Let's keep looking. Roll number 13, and we've got an S mint mark here. Another one sticking out to us. Who thinks it's going to be another key date? That would be awesome. Nope, just a 47S, but great to see. Let's keep looking. Roll number 16 is going to give us some type of foreign coin here with these ridges at the end. Let's take a look at what this is. Malta 1998. Interesting. I don't think I've ever found this coin before. You got 10 cents out of Malta. That's a really interesting one, and it's got a fish here on the back. That's a pretty cool foreign coin to find. I don't think I've found this one before. Let's keep looking. I should have kept recording because I dumped out the same roll. And we've got a 1939 here. If it has a mint mark, it'll be another key date. Nope, no mint mark on this one, but great to see. Let's keep looking. Very next roll, on roll 17, I saw this coin right here, and I took a quick peek. I didn't see the date, but I did see what it was. And I thought, just from how thick this ridge was right here, we had a proof. And we do. Take a look at that. There's a proof reverse on the back here. Let's see what year. And it's a 1976S, older than I thought it was going to be. I'm sure I've got this date in my album. I'm pretty sure I've got all the proofs at this point, but awesome to get one of these. People are always looking for proof coins, so it's a nice little date right here, a bit of a rarer date, only made for special sets, so great to see. Let's keep looking. Roll number 20, I think we've got a couple of old coins here. This one and this one both look pretty old to me, so we'll see what this one is first. We've got a Denver mint mark on the back, and it's a 1939, guys. That's insane. We've gotten 3 out of the 4 30s Jefferson key dates in this hunt, guys. What on earth? And I'm pretty sure this is the rarest of them, a 39 Denver. What on earth is this, guys? That is incredible. This has been a great box as well. We've got our silver, a proof, and now now we've got a key date with this box. That is just insane, guys. A 39 Denver. I did not think it was going to be that. And it looked like we had one here that looked pretty worn as well. This is just a 1952 Philly, so not even a 40s coin. We'll check the rest of the roll real quick, but I didn't see anything else in here. That is amazing, guys. What a great find right there. Awesome to see. Let's keep looking. Well, guys, we're in roll 45, and could we get another key date? We've got a 39 here. It's pretty dirty. Let's take a look. Nope, this one's a Philly. But it's crazy that we're even close to getting all of the key dates from the 30s. We've got a 38D, or I'm sorry, a 38S, a 39S, and a 39D. The only one we did not get is the 38D. Let's keep looking. Roll 49 of the box, guys. And I saw this right here, and I kind of took a little peek already. I thought maybe it was just something dirty, but it is a little dirty, but guess what it is? We've got a silver nickel, second of the box. We're getting one last surprise, at least, with this silver right here. That is great to see. Philadelphia, and this one is a 1945. Pretty beat up, but that is another piece of silver right there. We've gotten 3 silver nickels in this box now. That is great to see. We'll finish up this roll and the last roll and see if we get anything else. But if not, we'll go to the wrap-up. Well, guys, we've got quite the wrap-up here. We had a pretty awesome hunt. Nickels always seem to do well for us. It's one of my favorites to go through, and you can see right down below with all these finds in the nickel boxes that they definitely are still worth searching through to find stuff. The dime boxes, out of the 3 dime boxes that we went through, we got 1 silver, that 1961 out of Denver. I was happy to get that. Any silver is a win in my book with dimes because there's just super hit or miss. And a lot of times you only get 1 or 2 or here and there, but then you'll have a random box where you get 3 to 5 here and there as well. Dimes are hit or miss, but it's great to find this piece of silver right here. So I was happy to get a 61 Denver. And then in our first nickel box, we were able to find this 1943 out of Philadelphia, if I don't drop it, especially onto the proof. Philadelphia right here that we actually found in the very first roll of the first box. That was pretty insane to see right there. 43 Philly silver. In that first box, we also found a 1938 out of San Francisco key date right there. Very nice looking coin. This may upgrade my album. I haven't taken a look yet, but very nice looking 38S. Either way, someone, if I end up selling this coin, someone will be really happy to have it in their collection. And we also, in that box, found a 1939 San Francisco. Not too bad looking coin as well. The reverse looks a little bit rougher, but the obverse looks pretty clean right there. Not a bad looking coin. Then we ended up going through our second box of nickels and finding that Buffalo nickel right here. You can see that Buffalo. That was an Ender coin at the very end of the box. And we also found the key date of nickels, which is crazy, the 39 Denver. That is awesome to see right there. And it's a very clean, not too bad looking coin at all. So this is a really nice find right here. And then in our final box, we ended up finding a bunch of stuff. We found 2 silvers and a proof. Really awesome to see that. A 43 out of Philly here. And then we had a 45 out of Philly. Pretty typical to find Philadelphia mint marks. A lot of common dates come out of the Philadelphia mint, especially for these silver nickels. And we also got this 1976S. Not the greatest shape proof, but it's an older one, so it's awesome to see that. Not too bad. I'm going to sleeve that up as well, and I think should look pretty good. So we got a ton of finds, guys. Look at all these coins that we got just from going through these boxes. Nickels are worth it, guys. I'm telling you, they're one of my favorites to search, and you know, I think it's definitely worth it for people to take their time and go through some of these nickel boxes. There's still a lot of stuff out there, including key dates and buffaloes and all kinds of stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.